I've read some just straight up insane stuff in my time, but I recently stumbled upon a manhwa with a concept so random, I felt like I needed to reevaluate what I'm even doing with my life because I could not believe it existed and I actually read all of it. Allow me to introduce The Investor Who Sees the Future. The title is pretty self-explanatory, but this is essentially a crypto bro power fantasy. During his mandatory military service, our main character Jinwoo is setting up missiles when he sees an eagle fly over his head and the words KM-188 explosion appear in the sky. No one else can see this. He looks over to the missile, realizes it is indeed a KM-188 and dives just before it explodes. People die, but he escapes without injury. So he has the power to see the future through birds? Actually, no. His power only tells him things that are related to the economy. So no, he won't be told if he's going to die in a car crash tomorrow, unless he's hit by a self-driving Tesla, causing stock prices to lower. I mean, the bird is a bald eagle, the symbol of America, the land of capitalism. I hate that it makes sense. After being discharged from the military, he meets up with his friend Taekyu, who is just the most stereotypical otaku. He sold their game characters a few years back for 11,000 Bitcoin. Well, it's actually Bant coin, but I'm just going to use the legal name of everything because it's funny. It's not like they'll sue me. But he lost the encryption key for it, only finding it again recently. And now it's worth 13.5 billion won, or 14.5 million Australian dollars, or just over 9 million USD. I should probably only use one currency going forward. Ugh, fine, I'll keep it all in USD. Just as he's threatening to burn all his friends' shit if he doesn't get his share, he sees the bird again. It tells him that the company running the Bitcoin trading will go bankrupt. He says they need to sell all the Bitcoin right now, and his friend just immediately does it without question. Sure enough, the server shuts down and everyone else has lost all their money. They're safe, and after what I can only describe as borderline tax fraud aided by his friend's big shot investment banker's sister and girlfriend candidate number 1, he gets his $600,000 share. Which, by the way, I swear like half of this is just them talking about how they can pay as little tax as possible. Anyway, his next vision tells him that an organization of petrol exporting countries is going to reach a production cut agreement that will cause the value of oil to skyrocket. So they buy up a modest $3.3 million worth and end up making another $600,000 in profit. He doesn't see the eagle again for a while, and in the meantime he meets with girlfriend candidate number 2 and 3. Although 3 is his ex, so maybe she should be 1, 0? It doesn't matter, does it? She broke up with him 2 years ago because he was broke and he's still pissy about it. It's on a date with number 2 that he gets swooped in a positive way by the bird again. He picks up a Samsung phone and gets the message that it'll be discontinued. He fumbles the date so he can rush home and figure out what to do. Yep, it's the whole exploding phone thing. They can't figure out how to make money from this as he hadn't got that far in his uni degree yet. So they meet up with a completely reliable expert, his old uni friend who lost all his money buying stocks. But hey, he's pretty good at math. He tells them they need to do put options, which is basically just betting the stock value will go down. So of course they do the responsible thing and not listen to Mr. Broke over here. Just kidding, of course they put all their money into it. Instead of immediately scrapping the phone, Samsung ends up offering free replacements with new batteries, causing stock prices to go up and the boys to lose a lot of money. High tension for them, sure, but anyone reading this knows what happens anyway, so it doesn't feel like there's any stakes. Just as they're about to pull out, Jinwoo gets another vision telling him that in 4 days something will happen forcing them to discontinue the phone. Sure enough, a phone explodes on a plane and the Samsung CEO does something surprisingly morally good, ordering for it to be discontinued despite the damage it'll do to the company. Sure enough, the boys make bank. $470 million worth of bank. That is more money than one person will ever need in their lifetime. In multiple lifetimes even. He sets his mother up, buys back their old house they lost when his dad died, and is set for life. We are only 13 chapters in, and there is already no reason for them to keep going. But of course, the backbone of capitalism is greed, so they end up setting up an investment company. They hire Mr. Broke, but good at math, to run a Korea-based branch while they keep their main company and money out of the country for, you know, tax purposes. Jinwoo manages to rope in his 4th girlfriend of the series, an internationally renowned lawyer, into helping him buy stocks in companies recommended by his eagle visions. Pretty boring stuff like Uber Eats and, The Hub. I had already long given up on this guy having any morals, but this series felt the need to really prove me 100% correct. Okay, so 1. Of all the companies he was told to invest in, of course Tesla had to be one, and he even meets fucking blonde Elon. That's already bad, but to make it worse, 2, most of the stock of Tesla is being held by a Korean motor company. The exact same company that are the entire reason for Jinwoo's father completely getting fucked over, their family going into debt, and his dad literally dying. And this only happened 2 years ago, it's still fresh. But anyway, now he has the choice, either not invest or give the most evil company $100 million. So what does he do? Honor his dad and walks away. Of course not. He buys all their stocks, giving them $100 million, and now has like 90% ownership of Tesla. Whatever. Back at the uni, because remember, this guy hasn't even graduated yet, some dude tries to touch one of his girlfriends, so they challenge each other to a dick measuring contest. Okay, well, more like a bank account measuring contest. Whoever can put the most money on this table in this random fried chicken restaurant wins. Jinwoo has like bodyguards with briefcases full of cash who should really have something better to be doing come in with like 10 minutes notice just to flex on this kid. Of course, because of this horrifically cringy display of wealth, he is now the coolest guy at Korea University. What an achievement. These guys are literally billionaires now, but you know what they need? More fucking money. And how are they going to do this? I don't know, maybe by fucking over Europe's entire economy? So Jinwoo is driving with one of his girlfriends, fancy car by the way, when he nearly crashes because he gets a vision about Brexit happening. After once again fumbling the date, risk management goes out the window and they bet all the money they have, I'm talking billions, on Brexit happening. They even take out $250 million in loans just so they can make as much money as possible. The series tries so hard to stress you out and make you think he's finally fucked it. But we all know Brexit does happen, so once again, it does not work at all. In the end, they make $35 billion. That's what? Nearly enough to single-handedly solve world hunger? With that much money, you're good. Your entire family is good. Your entire lineage until the end of the fucking world is good. But nope, it's not enough. They just need more. So what do they decide to get their grubby little hands into? Cryptocurrency mining. They literally discuss building their own environment-crushing mine in a country with cheap electricity to minimize cost and maximize profit. And that's where it's up to right now. It's hinted at there's like a secret reason he needs all this money, but unless it's literally solving every problem in the world, this series and Jinwoo is completely irredeemable in my opinion. Look, the reality and societal implications of this content makes me want to cry, but the concept as a whole, the reason it exists is just so fucking hilarious. Apocalyptic, isekai, harem-filled power fantasy aren't enough to get the boys off anymore. Nope, now men need self-insert fanfictions about them becoming their big daddy businessmen. As a one-off thing, this is weird, but if it starts to become a thing, I think I'll lose it. Thank you for your time.